What's up, guys? We are back on Sleeper taking a look at some more NFL player props coming off of an absolutely huge Thursday Night Football, which I'll get into in just a bit. But we're taking a look at some player props today over on Sleeper. If you're not already on Sleeper, you can join right now with the link down in my description below. It is, in my opinion, the best player prop site out there right now. And you can join right now using promo code DOMG. That can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. If you guys want to join, it's available in most states and most Canada, I believe. So if you guys want to check it out, right now is one of the best times to do so. Again, link is down in my description below. But let's hop in. Before we do so, though, if you guys want to see everything that I'm playing, guys, and take a look over at my Dub Club. The Dub Club link is down in my description below. If you don't know what Dub Club is, it is a messaging service that sends all of my plays to you via either the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. We have absolutely smashed on Thursday Night Football. You see right here, 6-0 sweep, 9-1 including the discounts, but had some absolutely huge cashes on prizepicks, on Sleeper, Chalkboard, wherever it was. We absolutely smashed it. And by the way, my plays come from mainly about 5 different player prop sites, but mainly 2, like pretty much every single day. That's going to be prizepicks and Sleeper, mainly every single day with some underdog, parlay play, and Chalkboard mixed into that as well. So if you guys want to join right now is the best time to do so. A bunch of different sports you can see right here. So there are 2 different special offers though down in my description below. And by the way, here's a screenshot. It's an older screenshot for sure, but it's not going to constantly update. But these are my lifetime winnings over on PrizePicks. It's been over $5,000. You can see right there that I'm reputable compared to some other people out there. But first special offer here is going to be all access. That includes every sport, every player prop site, everything. You guys are only paying 1 month, but you're getting 2 months. So it's essentially 2 months for the price of 1. That is the first special offer down there in my description. And by the way, there's only 16 spots remaining for that right there. 16 spots remaining for this right here. So get in fast if you guys are wanting to get that package right there. Otherwise, there's NFL only. So still every player prop site and everything, but only NFL player props. It's for the entire season. You're getting the entire season, which is 6 months worth. And it's pretty much you're paying less than $7 a month on average. That's what the deal is. It's a really, really good deal right there as well. So if you guys want to check out either of those, right now is one of the best times to do so down in my description below. Let's hop in though and start talking about the player props that you guys have been waiting for here over on Sleeper. Actually, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter, by the way, as well, because I've been starting to post more and more on Twitter for sure. And I actually just posted a free play. That's a 1.5 unit play from me right here over on PrizePicks. So if you guys want to go ahead and check those out, I recommend doing so. Go give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props on Twitter. Just look up at DOMG Props on Twitter, or go ahead and just use the link down in my description. But anyways, let's hop in. Make sure you play responsibly at your own risk. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and let's hop in. First player prop here, we're going to head over to the Carolina Panthers game. It's going to be Carolina and Minnesota. We're going to go over until we find Mr. Hayden Hurst, because Bryce Young should be playing in today's game, which is why I like Hayden Hurst over 2.5 receptions here. It's a little bit more juiced. It's a 1.53x, so it's not going to be like a higher payout prop here. It's going to be a little bit more likely than some of the other ones. So Hayden Hurst here to get 3 receptions, though, I think is a really, really good spot. Let me explain why here. So let's go ahead and just take a look here at Statmuse and what Hayden Hurst has kind of been looking like here. So Hayden Hurst here is in a really, really good spot because he had the first 2 games with Bryce Young. He had 5 catches and 3 catches. And that 3 right there against New Orleans, by the way, is the toughest possible matchup he could have had. New Orleans is an unbelievably tough matchup, and he was able to have 3 targets with 3 catches against them. That's absolutely huge. You saw what he did the week before in an easier matchup against Atlanta, but we're going to factor out the Seattle game right here, which is why we're getting this at kind of a buy low discount in a way, is because, you know, he faced Seattle with Andy Dalton, the quarterback, not Bryce Young. Bryce Young has been targeting Hayden Hurst a good amount. And like I said, that New Orleans matchup is really, really tough, so I'm not worried about him just barely going over the 2.5. But if you take a look at this matchup today against Minnesota here, we'll go and take a look last season before we take a look at this season, but we're going to go to tight end and then the receptions per game that they allowed last season. So if we scroll down, you can see that Minnesota's kind of in the middle of the pack-ish, a little bit on the harder side maybe. They allowed 3.9 receptions per game to the tight end. But now let's look at what they have been doing this season against the tight end. So against the tight end, we take a look at the receptions per game. Minnesota is allowing 5.3 receptions per game to opposing tight ends. So they're in a really, really good spot right here. Should be a solid matchup for Hayden Hurst. Hopefully Bryce Young does target him like he did before he got injured. And I think it's going to be a pretty good game from Hayden Hurst. All he needs is 3 receptions. It's on the likely side, so I'm hoping that this one goes over. Now let's hop into player prop number 2. This one's going to be probably not a big fan of some people, but it just really depends if you like kickers or not. Because I'm going to go with kicker here from San Francisco. We're going to scroll down until we find Jake Moody. I like Jake Moody over 7.5 kicking points. So if you don't know what kicking points are, pretty much it's just a field goal is worth 3, an extra point is worth 1. he has to have 8 points off of, 3s and 1s from field goals and extra points. So 2 field goals, 2 extra points will get this one done. Faces Arizona today, which should be a beautiful matchup for San Francisco. I doubt they play as good as they did against the Cowboys, because I don't think the 49ers are going to be as bad as the Cowboys were last week. So I think the Cardinals are definitely a weaker team for sure, rather than just, they were decent last week, man, but the 49ers are a different monster than the Cowboys. I think we all realize that. But let's take a look at just how good Jake Moody has been this year. If you take a look at Jake Moody here in his kicking points, he has had 12 in every game this season. He's had 3 field goal attempts, made every single field goal attempt so far this year. He's made 3 field goals per game, and he's also made 3 extra points per game, which gives him 12 kicking points in all 3 games this season. That's against Pittsburgh, the Rams, and the Giants. Arizona's defense is not crazy special. I mean, the 49ers offense is just that good, and I'd be shocked if they weren't able to put 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals onto the board. So they're probably going to need, I doubt they're going to kick like 5 extra points, so he's probably going to need 2 field goals in this one. But, a field goal and 5 extra points to get this one done, but hey, you never know. But it's more of a 2 field goal prop, and I think that they can get the 2 extra points. So I think it's a pretty solid spot. But let's take a look at how good the Cardinals have been against kickers this year. Let's go to the field goal attempts here. I don't like going by field goal makes because that's just a weird stat. I like going by field goal attempts instead. It's much more... It's just better in my opinion. If we go to field goal attempts. So let's go and take a look at Arizona here. Right in the middle of the pack, they've allowed 2 field goal attempts per game this season. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for 2 field goal attempts in this one. Hopefully both are made. Going to the extra points here, if you look at Arizona, they are allowing 2.3 extra points attempts per game so far this year. So should be a really good matchup here against Arizona. He's had 12 in all 3 games this year. Just has to have 8 this time around. I think he can do this here and end up cashing this. So that's pretty much going to do it though. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Again, make sure you guys check out the Dub Club. Link is down in my description below, but we are not done quite yet, so stick around. So like I said, you guys can check out Sleeper. Link is down in my description below. You guys can also check out my Dub Club. Links are down in my description below. There are 2 different special offers, one for all access, one for my NFL package, but that's not why I'm keeping you guys here. If you guys want to check out the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, now is the best time to do so with the 7-day free trial that is linked down in my description below. Go ahead and check it out right now. All you have to do to find good value player props on prizepicks, underdog, parlay play, sleeper, flip, wherever you guys are at, all you have to do is click the refresh button. When you press the refresh button, it pulls up the best expected value plays for that player prop site. So on prizepicks right now, they're looking at Corey Lee at the time of this recording, or Justin Fields and Roshan Johnson rushing plus receiving touchdowns like the over right now. So you guys can find some decent value player props here, the best expected value player props for any of these different player prop sites. And that's only one of the tools, by the way, I'm talking about. They have 2 other tools included in this bundle. This is only one of 3 tools that you'll get with the 7-day free trial or the subscription if you prefer to get that as well. So you guys can go ahead and check it out right now. Link for it is down in my description below. You can cancel that 7-day free trial at any time. So go and check it out. Link is down in my description below, but that is pretty much going to do it. Check out the Dub Club, check out Sleeper, all the different stuff, and just best of luck with your player props. I'll have a PrizePicks video for you guys tomorrow with my absolute favorite plays. So make sure you guys stick around, because at the time of this recording at least, I have 1.5 unit on some PrizePicks plays right now that I'm absolutely loving. So give me a follow on Twitter. You guys can see those as well. So subscribe to YouTube, Twitter, stick around with me guys, and hopefully we end up cashing out for NFL, and NBA is right on the corner as well. Super excited for NBA. I've been really killing with NBA the past 2 seasons, so I'm really excited about the NBA being back as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in the next one. Best luck with your NFL player props, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for that PrizePicks video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in the next one. Peace out and best of luck. Make sure you play responsibly.